How you guys doing tonight? You better be amazing. This weather is great, right? We got like a pool and free beer. Come on. No. We want to thank you guys for coming out, for supporting the Fringe Fest. All the, the money and the proceeds going to Fringe Fest. We're trying to bring arts to the community, and we really, really appreciate that. That's what we need. So again, Deaf Brown Girl, Sabina England. And when I met Sabina, it was like a match made in brown girl heaven. And I had a poem that I felt like really complimented her. Ironically, my hair giving me a lot of issues. My poem's about my hair. And what's interesting is, the black community, it's like when you're a woman and you're black, you have to make a social decision if you want straight hair or curly hair, and everyone's going to talk about it, and you have to back up your decision, And a lot of people in a lot of different cultures didn't realize that until, some people saw the brown hair documentary, the good hair documentary with Chris Rock. And yeah. And if you didn't see it, I will say that there are all these stigmas that go along with how you wear your hair as a black woman, and so this poem is about that. So.
Your hair is beautiful.
Thank you. I'm Loren D, by the way. She said, "Girl, when you go comb that stuff?" Unaware of my failed attempt, I already had hidden the teeth of my rat tail comb in my kinks. Learned not to comb until after I used the sink, and so I just laughed. Granny never did identify with African links. Choctaw satin and Creole wave was what she claimed. Back in the day, her silky braids were her claim to fame as she put to work her stylist license, relaxing her babies and grandbabies to look like her. Mad that my hair still waved, Granny burned ears with hot combs and blue magic, and it was magic to all eyes. My little sis used to cry because her hair wasn't flat enough. She wanted that lie-type perm. Wanted that Aaliyah-type length like her big sister had. Treated kinks like corner time timeouts where you were forced to face embarrassing truths. I just wanted to be free. Took after my big auntie who big chopped it off in secret. She knew Choctaw Creole mom wasn't having it, so I traded in my relaxer for revolution like her, and little sis soon followed. And now when we walk in Granny's house, she snoots and sneers, but admiration follows that. When are y'all gonna comb that stuff? It's so big and pretty, kind of like my church hat. He said he loved me. Loved the light of the sun skin, kiss on the park bench, fingers frolicking through perm tresses. And 8 years later, he was calling me Angela Davis, so I hot combed it whenever he came around. I was his down-ass chick whenever there was an inkling of a frown, keeping myself the way he liked it. Beauty, he stereotyped it, a prototype fit, can't say that I liked it, because it wasn't me that he knew. He never witnessed my raised fist. We never discussed diaspora lit. He never tasted the fight in my spirit. Got a new boy now, who likes it tangled, kinky, and standing on top of my scalp. He calls me beauty, and I have no doubt that this is the me that will forevermore be my presentation. So take all of me in, because never again will I change it. They said, you can't get a job with your hair like that. Apparently my hair twists were un-American to them. Unfit for crowning a working woman. Thought I might pull out my Glock, shouting by any means necessary. Smoke blowing from the tip. Smirk on my lip. Call me the Hampton, you mercenary. My coils be scary to them. And no, I'm not talking about my people without melanin. I mean my own brethren. My sisters were to blame for my college lessons. They said, hair like mine need not apply to high positions. Assimilate was the word that they actually used. And see, me, I've been a revolutionary since the first time I learned to think for myself. So here I am, in University 101, where my peers spewed collective opinion that said, hair like mine need not apply to high positions. Long-haired, need not apply to high positions. My doormates shook their heads. Swore with their hands on the Holy Bible that they would live and die by the perm. New growth unallowed to grow more than 1 inch. Long hair, don't care was the gist. So my senior year in college, I chopped it off just for the hell of it. I'd be damned if I'm defined by my length. And you know what, guys? It's been 3 years since graduation. And those doormates of mine, the one that swore to relax monthly have all traded in their wraps for froze. And with each one, I was the first person that they told. And they thanked me and said that they had finally learned to be themselves naturally. Thank you. Again, I'm Loren D. The name of that poem is actually called Naps, which stands for No Longer Accepting Perms, right? All right, thank you guys.
Woo! Lizzie D. Loren D.